So this is the story of the haunted raggedy Ann doll. Alright. So I bought this doll when I was 18 in November 2022. Right. I was a senior in high school. I was going to school in Buda, Texas, but I was living in Austin at the time. So I would kind of just drive back and forth to where I was going. And one day after school, when I was on my way back to Austin, I stopped in a thrift store. So I just wanted to throw some clothes. I had a little extra spending money, and I saw this Raggedy Ann doll on like the freaking shelf in the back behind the counter where they check out. So I'm like, oh, I want that because I was just attracted to stuff like that. Like I just wanted stuff like creepy stuff that the Warners looked like they would own. So I just got this thing for 20 bucks, and I'm like, boom, okay, bam, I got it. So I go home. I'm living with my mom at the time. I show her, and she's like, no, 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 no. You are not bringing that in the house. But I mean, she kind of just let it go, forgot about it. I don't know. She didn't like stick to it, so I'm just I have this doll with me. I end up taking it with me to college. Nothing creepy goes on. Literally 1 year, 1 month, and 1 day exactly. And then supernatural stuff starts to happen. Okay, so basically, the first night that I get back from my first semester of college, it's my freshman year, and I just finished moving all my stuff into the guest room because I'm gonna be here for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I set up my recording equipment. There's some speakers with the laptop, and I have my doll on like the top shelf of a walk-in closet. Okay, so we're downstairs, all of us just having a good time, enjoying each other's company. It's me, my mom, my stepdad, and my brother. So we're all downstairs, and I have to go use the restroom upstairs. So I go boop boop up the stairs. I'm in the restroom. All the lights are off upstairs except the restroom light. I get out the restroom and I hear this like this ringing noise. It sounds like a mosquito. And I'm like, dude, what is that junk, dude? So I'm like walking around looking in. It's all the lights are off, by the way, except the bathroom light. So I'm just upstairs by myself, looking in room after room. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, what? Is it in here? Is it in here? I checked nothing, so I couldn't find anything. I go in my guest room that I'm staying in, and I'm like, the sound gets stronger. I'm like, oh, it's in here. So I go to my recording equipment and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, dude, it must be the speakers or something. So I unplug the speakers from the computer. I still hear it. I turn around and I realize the only light source in the room is coming from the closet door. That's the only reason I can see in here. Like the room light's off, closet light is on, and that's where I have the doll. And I'm like, oh. But anyway, I walk into the closet, I open the door, and I'm looking, and I look up, and the doll is like looking down at me, and I'm like, dude, what? So I kind of just like I'm a little freaked out right now, even though like at this time I did not believe in anything supernatural. Like I was atheist to the boots. So I just end up taking the doll off of the shelf, throwing it in the corner of the room, turning the light off, and I'm still hearing the buzzing noise in my ear. I close the door of the room, I leave, I stop hearing it, I go downstairs, try to forget about it. I'm tripping. There's no such thing as demonically possessed dolls. That's what I'm telling myself. Like, seriously, that's what I told myself. So, the next day comes around. It's like 2 a.m. or something, almost 3 o'clock. And that's actually what time it is right now. Damn, it is so bright. Can't even see that shit, dude. Damn, you can't even see that shit. It, it's 3 o'clock right now, but so this doll is upstairs in the room. I have my guitar, my all my guitars, my acoustic, electric, all in the room set up. We're all downstairs, it's like 2 in the morning. We're all enjoying each other's company again. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, you hear this loud crash, and everyone pauses, and they're like, "What was that?" But instinctively, like I knew what that was because I recognized that noise. That was the noise of an acoustic guitar falling down. So I go upstairs. I'm like, okay, it's just the guitar fell. I hate that that happened. I hate when my acoustic guitar falls, but I'll go in there and I'll pick it up. That's no problem. So I go in there, pick the guitar up, I look at the headstock has a red yarn tied around the strings where it's like one of the red yarns from the doll's hair. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. First the noise, the ringing noise, and now this. So I put the guitar down, I pick the doll up, I take the doll downstairs, and I show everyone the doll, and I'm like, do you guys think this doll is haunted? And basically, I get made fun of. Everyone except for my mom, because she's just superstitious. So I take the doll back upstairs, I throw it in the corner. I take my guitar case. It's not one of those hard ones, it's like one of those cheap ones you get off Amazon. But it was for my electric guitar. So it's like I put it under. One of those soft guitar cases. I put it under the acoustic. I lean the acoustic guitar against the wall like so, and with the the case under it so that it would not fall. There's no way that it could fall. All right. So an entire 24 hours rolls around. The next night, I am in this very bathroom braiding my hair because my hair was like super long. And I'm braiding my hair up, and my brother's room is literally right on the other side of this bathroom. And I hear, I'm gonna kill myself. And I'm like, dude, what? So I go in the room, and he's saying, in his sleep, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. And I'm like, dude, what? I'm thinking about everything that just happened with the doll in the past 2 days, and I'm like, no. And then he says, Gyarados. For those of you who don't know, that's a Pokemon. He had, like, this was a Pokemon battle in his dreams that was leaking out through his mouth. I'm like, this nigga, bro. So I walked out of the room relieved because I thought he was actually having, like, suicidal thoughts. But no, he's just having a stupid Pokemon battle in his head. So I'm back in the bathroom, whoop de woo, I'm braiding my hair, and then boom, loud crash, bro. I my heart sinks into my stomach, drops all the way down, and I'm just like I'm frozen. I don't know what to do. I know exactly what just happened, and I look at the time, and it is nearly the exact same time that it was the previous night that the guitar fell. And I go in the room, like I have to muster up all my strength, like I am barely able to move my body because I'm so paralyzed with fear about what I'm gonna see when I go in that room. I look in the room because I can barely go in there. I'm so scared. The doll is in the corner of the room. The guitar is face down on the strings. Like, all right, let's say that this comb was the guitar case and this was the guitar. And shit. This was the wall, right? So the guitar was leaned up like this against the wall. So for it to end up on its strings face down this way is basically impossible. Like, how does that happen without any like centripetal force? Is that the right word? Or am I just trying to sound smart? I don't know, but I know what happened. I know what I saw. Like, I freaking turned the light off. I ran into my mom's bedroom and I'm like bursting in there and I see that she's coming out of her restroom like barely awake, like, what was that noise? And I'm like, Mom, the guitar, it fell. The guitar fell again, the doll. And I'm like freaking out, dude. I'm like, oh, I'm like shaking, like trembling with fear. And she's like freaking out just as much as me. And I'm asking her, like, can you go get it? And she's like, no, you brought that evil into this house. You go get it. And I'm barely able to move, bro. So I go in the room. I muster every ounce of strength in me. I pick the doll up. I have it in my hands, like going on the door. And the dog is looking up at me. I open the door and I'm like, Ellie, come on, Ellie. Her name's Ellie. And I want her to come with me because I did not want to go outside in the middle of the night with that fucking dog alone, bro. Oh, bro, I didn't, bro. And she's looking at me, and her ears are down like she's whimpering. And usually when the door opens, she's the first one to run out of the door, like out the house, bro. She's always, I'm sure everyone's dog tries to do that. Energetic, wants to get out the house, runs out. I have the door open, she will not move, bro. She's at the top of the stairs, I'm at the bottom of the stairs. She will not come down, bro. It's like she sensed the evil emulating from the doll. So, long story short, I take the doll out and I throw it in the trash can, bro. And after that, I mean, like, I never had any problems with it after that because the dumpster man took it. But that was like one of the first things that led me into questioning everything that I had previously come to know about reality and saying that the supernatural wasn't real. Because before that, I had supernatural experiences specifically with God, but I there's like a Bible verse that says faith without works is dead, and I had like zero works. So eventually, like my faith just died, and I became like spiritually dead. But that doesn't mean that you can't be saved because that's what happened to me. Like I was revived, but it it was like this story was a part of me questioning everything that I knew about reality. And I even wrote, like, I got an A for this essay I wrote. I told the story. Fire ass story, bro. Fire ass essay. I got an A, and at the end of the essay, I questioned if demons and evil spirits are real, then doesn't that mean that angels are too? So, little did I know that literally 7 months later, I would actually end up giving my life to Christ. Um, but yeah, that was the story. I'm gonna have to edit this video. It's my first time. This is gonna be my first time editing a video, so I hope it turns out good. But yeah, have a good one.